One of the things I do is business coaching. I've been invited into several businesses to go in and handle the most important factor of their business, the human factor. Go in and work with teams to see what's working, what's not working, see how the team is coming together or not, see if we can find where there's a weak link in the team, saboteur. And a few years ago, I got on to a first class. I was upgraded to first class, and I had to step over the person who was sitting on the aisle, and I thought, oh, this is a little inconvenient. And I got into my window seat, and as we were taking off, this young man woke up and he said, I apologize if he had to step over me. I've been working hard, and I just needed some sleep. He said, I'll probably sleep all the way to Houston. We were flying from LA to Houston, and he was on his way, and we got talking. He didn't sleep much, and real bright in his eyes, I noticed that, and we got talking, and he said, the chi is going out of our company. And I started laughing, and I said, well, you've picked a funny person to say that to. And he said, well, I'm a chiropractor, I'm an acupuncturist, and I now do business consulting, so I know exactly what you mean when you say the chi, the life force, is going out of your business. We got talking, and he and his brother had built a business, and it was $45 million, and they were worth $45 million, they said, and it was going to go public soon. And he was talking about one of the people who started the company with him, and how the fact that this man had temper tantrums every so often and would just explode. And I said, have you decided on, and he said they were looking for a coach or a coaching company. So I said, would you give me a shot? Can I have an interview with whomever I need to have an interview with? And he said, yeah. And so he set up an interview with his older brother who started the company, and I went and talked. And usually I say if I have 2.5 hours, if they'll let me talk with them that long, get to know them. Usually I get the gig. We talked for 2.5 hours. I did not get the gig, but the younger brother who I'd met on the airplane said, would you call me as soon as you get out of the meeting with my brother, so we can just discuss what we talked about. So I called him as soon as I got out. I sat on the step outside and called him from my cell phone, and he said, how'd it go? And I said, well, your brother talked quite a bit about the company. And he started laughing. He said, I thought you were supposed to meet with my brother. And I said, well, I think I did. I said, he's older than you, graying at the temples, has glasses. And he said, yeah, that's my brother. He said, he doesn't usually talk much. He usually listens. He said, you must have gone in there with a lot of power of some sort. And I said, well, I don't know about that. But he said, did he mention the man who had the temper tantrums? And I said, yes, he did. I said, he didn't mention him by name. He asked me if his brother had mentioned him by name. I said, didn't he mention him by name? I said, we talked about the incidences. And I said, but one thing, and I didn't say this to your brother, I said that I need to know from you. I said, after this man has his temper tantrums, is your business moving more towards your goals and desires, or is your business moving away from it? Is it a destructive temper tantrum, or is it a productive temper tantrum? And he got real quiet for a while, and he said, we better look at that, huh? And I said, I would. Just being a consultant from the outside, if the temper tantrums are intentional, and you're not looking at that, looking at whether there's more productivity and things working on a better manner, then, and you fire the person, it may be absolutely the wrong thing to do. Like I said, I didn't get the gig, but I think I made a difference and saw an observation that would make a difference in their company. One of the services that I offer, www.micpeakperformance.com.